What's up guys, Causeway Giant here, and we're back with another video regarding the recent Battlefront 2 that has been announced and trailers have been shown at Star Wars Celebration. I've already covered this quite a lot, but we haven't actually covered the main big trailer that was dropped a couple of days ago, so that's what we're doing now. And I'm back with Niall, who is going to be in quite a few videos in a minute.
I'm back. Yeah, might as well.
So what we're going to be doing today is, because I really cannot be bothered doing another one of those big massive frame-by-frame analyses, we're going to be just kind of talking about what we think the major things from the trailer are, and also just kind of things from the panel, just things we were expecting, just random stuff about Star Wars Battlefront 2. So,
yeah, first off, I think we should both say, holy crap, this trailer looks good.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I've got to say, that's probably the best trailer.
I can really see what EA were talking about when they said, like, earlier on, like a month ago, like, this is the biggest trailer they're ever working on. You can kind of see the production value there.
I'd say either this one or the one for the Death Star DLC, because I love both of those, but I'd probably say lean more to this one.
Up there.
Because, oh my gosh, that single-player campaign just looks
let's talk about
incredible.
That. If I can, if I can talk here just for a second, this is the description on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 website. It's basically saying, forge a new path as Iden Versio, commander of Inferno Squad, an Imperial Special Forces unit equally lethal on the ground and in space. It's kind of confirming that we're going to get space combat in the campaign, as well as ground combat, which is pretty nice. Encounter many of Star Wars' greatest characters in a story of revenge, betrayal, and redemption that spans 30 years.
Yeah, so that confirms that it's going to be taking place just during the Battle of Endor, because we see that in the trailer she is helping there, and that Stormtrooper's like, we weren't expecting special forces.
That's the point, Sergeant!
Yeah, so that's...
I don't know who that guy is, but he has an awesome voice.
So you're going to be playing the Battle of Endor as Inferno Squad, and then you'll probably play through a couple of events, and we see that she encounters Luke at one point, so you'll probably encounter some of the major
Is that on
heroes.
Endor?
I don't think it's on Endor, but it's just...
It kind of looked like Solstice.
Yeah, probably. I think it's a different planet. So you probably encounter a few of those characters, maybe take out a few big leaders of the Rebel Alliance, maybe Mon Mothma, because we don't see her in Episode 7, but I don't know.
That's true. Actually, I never thought of that.
But yeah, and then the final battle will probably be the end of The Force Awakens on Starkiller Base, which is really what I talked about in that teaser trailer analysis I did. So I'm actually pretty proud. Most of that stuff I pointed out actually seems to be true, so yeah. But, oh my gosh, that sting... Because... that was one of the main things for Battlefront that everybody hated. I didn't really mind it too much. Like,
I gotta admit, I kind of hated it.
Yeah, because I really loved the multiplayer on Battlefront 2, Battlefront 1, Battlefront 3, whatever it's called. I did Battlefront EA.
Battlefront 1.
The Battlefront that hasn't got the single player campaign in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really love the multiplayer in it, but I understand that a lot of people were really excited for the single-player campaign or Galactic Conquest or some kind of single-player stuff.
I'm glad they're doing away with like the season pass and all this, so everyone can get access to DLC when it comes out.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be more free maps,
more
free
complete
guns
game
and stuff like that there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, I've got to say, this single-player campaign I am so excited for. I just cannot wait.
It's full canon too.
Yeah,
full canon.
Yeah, that's the main thing. This has been confirmed as canon, and so is the book that is now confirmed to be linked with this, Inferno Squadron, which is coming out on July 25th, which is going to be set 4 years before the events of Battlefront 2. So that will just kind of go through maybe the origins of Inferno Squad, some of their old missions, but
set up characters and stuff like that.
I just think that is such a really cool design, like for a TIE pilot, because TIE pilots, first of all, they're just an awesome design anyway. But my gosh, that is just... because we've never
red is really well integrated into the costume.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Republic Commando, you know, the way that, because you kind of experience what it's like to be an elite version of, like, because we've seen before there's Death Troopers and stuff, but we've never actually seen what it is like to be an elite.
Yeah, these Inferno Squad are basically like a mix between TIE pilots, Death Troopers, and your regular Stormtroopers. Yeah,
like the best of the best.
That's amazing.
It sounds to me as well like these are going to be like some of the best out there jobs. So we might even see that they're like maybe the Emperor's personal, like, you know, one of his personal squads, and that's why she takes the Death Star blowing up to heart so much, because maybe she was really...
Yeah, one thing I will say is you can actually see the Emperor at one point in this trailer, and I don't know if even you noticed this. At one point in the Battlefront 2 trailer, whenever you see that guy in red, that red...
oh, yeah,
that's actually a droid from one of the comics, and it sends a message from the Emperor. because you can, if you zoom in on the face, it is
Yeah.
good old Sheevy Kins himself. That's his face.
And
So
we hear his voice as well quite a few times. His voice is so good. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I don't know who voices him, but
Yeah.
props to you. You really nailed Ian McDermott.
Yeah, and it's also been confirmed that the protagonist of the single player campaign is going to be a TIE pilot called Iden Versio, who is yet another female lead. So that's keeping up with that theme.
As much as I love the female leads, I kind of, in a way, hope we can choose our gender here.
Yeah,
I don't think we will be able to.
I mean, I don't really care too much, but I know a lot of people do are getting annoyed by that. But
it's
I think
a point of contention.
I think it's kind of stupid. But yeah, I've got to say, Iden Versio, she looks like she's going to be really, really good.
She looks like she's going to get stuff done.
Yeah, I think she's, like I said in the other teaser thing, so if you've watched that, you probably would already know that I've mentioned this before, but I think she's going to be taking a leading role in trying to reassemble the Empire, because I already think that she probably had a very prestigious rank before the Death Star 2 exploded.
Yeah, because if she's a commander of this elite squad, you'd imagine she would have a pretty
She's
big
probably
role.
going to be trying to lead them. We might even, oh my gosh, I really hope that we see like some of Gallius Rax, some of those really awesome Imperial officers from the books.
She is actually the daughter of an Admiral Versio.
Oh yeah, Admiral Versio, and they come from this planet called Vardos, which is seen in the trailer. It's that really awesome city-looking planet that I thought was Coruscant. Other people thought was Mandalore, but it's actually confirmed to be a completely new planet.
How great would Mandalore be, though?
I think we'll see Mandalore eventually. I really do.
Considering, in fact, this is like kind of the perfect time to kind of move from single player into multiplayer. Thank the maker. We've got Clone Wars.
Yeah, clones.
Yes.
Clone Wars is confirmed.
Yes.
Clones are confirmed. Droids are even confirmed. You're finally going to be able to run around as a battle droid on multiplayer. I don't know why you would run around as a battle droid on multiplayer, but now you can if you want to.
Hopefully with the new class system that they're kind of integrating, I'm hoping that there are different types of droids for each class.
Yeah,
so you don't just have battle droid heavy, battle droid sniper, you actually have the super battle droid.
There's so many. If any of you's watched the Clone Wars, then you'll know that there are so many different types of droid. There's your regular battle droid, there's commander battle droids, which are the yellow ones, pilot droids, which have blue, then security droids, which have red. There's so many different ones that they can pick from.
Your super battle droids, your
super battle droids, yeah. So it should have a really wide range of classes, and I'm really glad they're having that in.
Vulture droids and all the Republic and CIS ships.
Yeah, ARC 170s are making a return. Venators, those big separatist dreadnoughts are all coming in, so it's going to be absolute mayhem. I just can't.
It's gonna be a huge amount of just. I feel like they're really gonna do like a lot of Clone Wars in this game. Like,
I really wasn't expecting
we've seen them,
to be Clone Wars
one thing, we've actually seen the most out of the Clone Wars. Like, when you think about it, when they've showed off all this concept art and stuff, they've shown us Camino. We've seen. I think a couple of semi-confirmed heroes are Obi-Wan and Jango Fett, because we see Obi-Wan's ship and Jango Fett's Slave 1 in the concept art. So it kind of could show, the way Han had the Millennium Falcon and Boba Fett had the Slave 1 in the original Battlefront. I'm thinking that Obi-Wan would be a hero with his ship, and then Jango Fett would have his Slave 1. So it kind of had that theme. And
then obviously Naboo is confirmed as well, because we see that in the trailer with Darth Maul and Yoda. And oh my gosh, Darth Maul is going to be in this. He was probably my favourite hero from Battlefront 2, because I thought he was... Maul. Oh my god, I cannot believe that we have got Clone Wars back in Battlefront. That's just incredible.
Just talking about the heroes there, this is again an extract from the official Battlefront 2 website. Play as and against Star Wars' most feared heroes and villains from all three eras, including Kylo Ren, who we see in the trailer, Rey, Darth Maul, Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and many more, including Darth Vader. They did speak about Vader during the panel. They said something along the lines of, when you're walking around the corridor and you see Vader ignite his lightsaber, something along the lines of that.
Yeah, you can't have Luke without Vader.
I think it would be stupid to have any Star Wars game multiplayer that has Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, and doesn't have Vader. You gotta have Vader in there. Maybe even, like, I hope they bring back the entire original cast of heroes, because there could be...
I've got to say, because we have already had this Battlefront, so I kind of want them to be exploring new heroes, like maybe bringing in Kylo Ren and all, obviously, but I'd also just love them to have the main focus on the prequel heroes, because there's so many you could pick from, like General Grievous, Jango Fett, Darth Maul, Yoda, Mace Windu, Anakin, Obi-Wan. There's just literally an absolute
You could have the entirety of the Jedi Council. You could have Commander Cody, Captain Rex.
Yeah. Oh,
if you're pulling in from like the TV shows too, imagine what we could get here. We could get a Asajj Ventress. We could get Ahsoka. Yeah. We could, Savage. If they're bridging into Rebels, they could even have Sabine. They could have Ezra and Kanan, the Grand Inquisitor, Eighth Brother, Seventh Sister, all of those guys. The heroes in this game, I think, it's going to be kind of almost endless. Like amounts of heroes. Jar Jar Binks.
Oh yeah, Jar Jar.
He could throw that blue orb electric thingy.
What are those things?
I don't know.
Are they called like bomb? What are they called?
Bombad.
Bombad.
Oh. Bombad Racer. That was the game.
Oh gosh, why does Jar Jar exist? Anyway, and we've also seen a few other Easter eggs just like confirmed through the trailers. Like there is those probe droids from Rebels, which we can see attaching to
we can actually see in the back of one of the during the Battle of Endor, you can actually see that little droid like electrocuting the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, so it looks like this droid is going to be playing a big part. So it might be kind of like Proxy from The Force Unleashed, or
like the R2D2.
So like it looks like this is going to be literally like
a
the Imperial version of like Force Unleashed, or the Millennium Falcon crew, Ghost crew, whatever. So I really do think that droid is going to play a big part. But also the interesting thing is, because it is originally from Rebels, it kind of hints that we might be getting a few more Rebels things in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Even though season 4 isn't out yet, we can still hope.
I'm still praying for the Darksaber in Battlefront 2. I'm still praying. I'm never going to stop.
If Sabine's there, that could be.
Yeah, I just love the Darksaber too much.
So moving on slightly, just to talk about just other things. The EA and DICE and Criterion and Motive have clearly listened to the community when it came to all of our flaws on Battlefront 1, because as much as I love the game, I obviously have problems with it, and they have truly answered that there. We've got the Clone Wars, as we've kind of been talking about here, but we've also got Space Battles are back. Again, talking about here from the Battlefront 2 page, from their website. Wedge war and spectacular space battle scenarios weave between asteroid fields, fly across Imperial dockyards, and take down massive capital ships. Taking down those massive capital ships, I'm hoping we can go inside those.
Yeah, like the original
just being able to just go right inside and get out of our ships. And we can pilot renowned crafts like the Millennium Falcon or Luke's X-Wing. So that kind of confirms Red 5 and the Falcon are coming back.
Yeah.
They're going to have way more too. They're going to have like Darth Vader, Slave 1. The Ghost could be there easily. And I think one site once something talked about getting like an upgrade for an unknown Imperial ship, and I'm betting good money that that's going to be Kylo Ren's TIE Advanced.
Yeah. That
was like not leaked, but like talked about a while ago.
Another thing I want, because when we first watched the Battlefront 2 Death Star DLC trailer, and they said it's going to have B-Wings, it's going to have Y-Wings, TIE Bombers, TIE Defenders, I was like, yes,
we can play as those, it's going to be so...
and then they just ended up being power-ups. So what I really hope is that you're going to be able to have a big selection, and maybe like as you're you maybe spawn in as a TIE fighter, but then as you get like loads of kills, you maybe upgrade to a TIE Interceptor, then maybe into a TIE Bomber, and then eventually you can become a TIE Defender. Like kind of have that, like a class progression system or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be amazing. I really hope that they do incorporate like different TIE designs, because there's literally so many to choose from.
There is so many. That is true.
And the same with the Rebels. You could have X-wings, A-wings, Y-wings. Loads and loads of different craft that you could pick from.
Yeah. So speaking, you kind of mentioned there customization and progress. We are getting far more in-depth customization and progress in this game, with the site, with Battlefront2.com, talking about being able to tailor unique abilities for each hero, trooper, and starfighter. So I think that kind of progression system is definitely going to happen, but I'm kind of curious how it's going to work with the heroes. because I feel like they need to tailor this quite well. Because imagine coming on to the game like 6 months down the line and you just start playing and then Kylo Ren just comes along and just pulls you from across the battlefield.
I wonder how that would work. Maybe you can just improve, like maybe you have like a specific hero that you choose from, and then you just kind of upgrade them like every time you play as them. I don't. Yeah, I've got to say I'm a bit worried about that because that does sound like that might be a bit unbalanced for like new players to the game, but hopefully
I'm sure they'll balance it because this is coming from the same guys who make like Battlefield 1. And the amount of balancing and bug fixing stuff done in that game in each patch is really well done. Yeah. Apart from the Hell Regal.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the
Hell Regal is the only thing you get killed by in Battlefield 1. But we're not talking about Battlefield 1. We're talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, DICE are very good with the community. I've got to say, like throughout the whole of Battlefront as well. Like, you know, they've always been listening to fans. You know, patching bugs, except for Lando, who really is just a bug himself. Like, they should have just went, right, okay, Lando, we just need to take you out of the game completely, but I'm not going to have another rant about Lando, because I've had too many. But
that's to be your what?
Please,
fifth rant about Lando?
Please, Battlefront, please do not put Lando in the game. Please, that's all
if they bring back all of the heroes from the original game, then Lando's going to be there.
Oh.
Maybe with brand new abilities, Power Blast that locks on.
Oh, God. Why does Lando exist?
Good old Lando.
Yeah, so, again, from the trailer, we can see that there are other heroes that have been confirmed, like Luke, and obviously now we're talking about Vader, but also some other planets, like Tatooine, has been confirmed to be in the game.
Mos Eisley.
Yeah, Mos Eisley, so that's pretty interesting, because that was one of the things I was really... When I went on the Battlefront 1, I was like, where's Mos Eisley? We've got the Jin Sea, we've got the other one that isn't the Jin Sea, whatever that's called, the Jin Lake?
The Jin Lake.
The rocky place. You know, there is a
Jawa
lot...
Refuge.
Jawa Refuge, that's it. There's a lot of different Tatooine maps. Maybe too much Tatooine maps in the original Battlefront, but there was no...
Hoth is also confirmed for this game. And Endor.
And there was no Mos Eisley, so that looks like it's going to be really interesting. And we can see in the trailer one of those, whatever those big things, the big CGI thing that walks in front of the camera in the special edition. You know, one of those big massive Jawa
God, not the special edition. Yeah. Anything but the special edition.
But so that's quite interesting because I don't know, maybe that's just a cinematic, or it could be some kind of playable vehicle. Like maybe we might get.
Maybe it's just kind of there, so you can fight around it.
Yeah, or maybe that might hint that maybe we can ride G-Backs or Banthas, you know, that are seen in Tatooine.
What would be the point of riding a G-Back? They're so slow.
I mean, G-Backs are awesome. Imagine being a sand trooper and just coming up with like a big lance.
Imagine if you could be like a Tusken Raider. Imagine if you could be like a Tusken Raider back of a G-Back.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
And also, speaking of rideable vehicles, we can see that Tauntauns are also rideable in the original teaser, and also in the new, we get a new extended view of the Tauntaun just completely ramming that snowtrooper, which really should have seen that. I mean, it's not like Tauntauns aren't that hard to miss. It's just standing right in front of it, and he just lets it ram into it, you know, whatever. So yeah, Tauntauns will be in the game again. Another thing that I thought was missing from the original Battlefront, no Tauntauns, and just generally no rebel ships. Like, having to go up against AT-ATs and AT-STs with nothing is just... Well,
that's true.
I mean, the rebels do have Chewbacca.
But. Speaking of vehicles and ground vehicles, they have confirmed that tanks will be in this game.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping for the hover tank from Rogue One. We've got rebel tanks from the Clone Wars. We've got those droid tanks, those big droid tanks
AATs,
from like the Phantom Menace.
Republic fighter tanks as well from the original Battlefront. I really hope they will be there too.
The fact that they have included the Clone Wars in this game really does kind of make it limitless.
Yeah.
And this is something, and I don't know if everyone will have heard of this news, but this is some good stuff here. One of the developers did confirm that there are going to be certain modes, like heroes versus villains, I presume, where you can play as heroes from all eras in one mode. So what you spoke about, being able to play as Kylo Ren, Darth Maul, and Darth Vader in one match, is going to be possible.
Be amazing.
I think Hero Blast is almost a certainty.
Oh, Hero Blast!
Having that as with
rest in peace.
But being able to have all of these heroes and being able to have one big mode where we could play as whoever we wanted. Like, imagine having General Grievous face up against Rey. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, guys, there's so many possibilities they could do for heroes. So many possibilities that they could do for maps, vehicles, literally anything. That's the good thing about this.
Everything.
There is so many things that we can speculate about for this game until we see the next trailer, which will probably come out maybe, I don't know, summertime or the next big convention. Maybe San Diego Comic-Con.
E3 Play.
E3, yeah, that's
E3 and EA Play. I kind of mix those two together.
So,
E3 Play.
So yeah, I really do think that we're going to see a lot more trailers and more information revealed in the trailers about this game. And remember, guys, subscribe to that Star Wars newsletter to get that emote, because I mean, why not? It's a free thing. It's a free emote. You know, free is always good, and you know, it gives you some more information about that. But I will also be covering any new big bits of information that are dropped on the game on this channel, like new things out of the website or trailers or anything. So you know, just stay tuned for that. But I mean, I've got to say, I think that we've pretty much covered everything there.
Pretty much, yeah, I'd say so.
What's the thing you're most excited for in the game?
I gotta say, that single player campaign is looking mighty fine.
I was going to say that as well. I just cannot wait to see how you know, Iden Versio and Inferno Squad develop, what the connection is. Because as well with Vardos, which I was speaking about earlier, it's been confirmed that Vardos is one of the very few Imperial planets that are actually happy to have Imperial reign, and that's why she is so, you know,
eager to get back there.
Yeah, and she's so for the Empire because she's from Vardos. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, we might even be able to see Imperial citizens revolting against the Rebel Alliance. I mean, we've never seen that before, so it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, this Imperial point of view on the campaign is really going to explore more into what it's like to be a stormtrooper, you know, not just be like, oh, it's the Empire, they're the bad guys. Because, you know, some of these guys really do just feel like they're fighting for, you know, what they believe is right and what their cause is. Because Luke was originally going to join the Imperial Academy before Obi-Wan met him. That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about the Rebel Alliance. He's talking about the Empire. Imagine that. If Obi-Wan hadn't come along, then he would have been an Imperial pilot or whatever. So I think it's going to bring a really, really interesting perspective.
Fresh perspective, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I think that pretty much about wraps this video up. So
I'd say so.
Yeah, guys, again, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave any speculation or things that you're looking forward to in the game down in the comment section down below, because it would be really interesting to see what all of you guys think as well. But as usual, remember to hit that subscribe button. Hope you liked, and Causeway Giant out. And now McCloskey as well.
See you later.